Здравейте, маняци! Продължаваме тук обиколките в подземята на Наheulbeuk. В замъка на Naheulbeuk. Там Dungeon of подземие, още пък то цял замък. Ние сме на 6-тия етаж вече. Какво ли ще се случва? Намерихме, всъщност взимахме ключовете, то се окаже 6-тия етаж, че е затвора. Помогнахме на боса на затвора да изтрезне. И отиваме сега към килиите да се срещнем с някакво джудже, което да ни каже евентуално къде е. Ние тук няма да можем да махнем капана, дед преди малко не сте били.
Сега вече да е.
Той къде беше? Да, и там е така. Тук насам. Сам. И така някъде беше, аз те се сещам. Яла джудже не, ама крадец. Крадеца и тук е някъде беше, мисля. Не може, трябва може би да слезем от трето вече, капаналмата вече е активиран. Трябва да слезем може би на долно ниво и тогава да се върнем, за да го деактивираме наново да се активира, може би. Чай хубаво, както и да е. Дано да ни направим пак. Сега идваме пак тук. Open.
Halt! Where do you think you're going?
We have the keys.
Kiss my grits, but those keys are Barney's.
Yeah, we got him good, that fat.
Shut up! What?
Nothing. Barney lent it to us, willingly and free of coercion.
Ей, стървата, какво не казва нищо?
Защо пак се вижда?
Няма начин по принцип. Като нищо. Тук може толкова не сте си явно.
Съм отива с водата.
Тук.
It's a misunderstanding! My wares are of highest quality. Hey, would you mind letting me out? I'll reward you handsomely.
Брат. Цифра ли да пусна, да няма някой капан тук да не изпържи? Трябва да мора да се отворя. Може ли, бе? Тук някакви джудето бутушки. Тук нещо има ли за... някакви ръчки има пак.
Drat. Wrong combination.
Пак има някаква комбинация. Както и да е.
Просто не мога да прекарвам.
Не, той този дед беше на рецепция. Тук ето и ще се отвори невероятно, ама... тук има нещо за сделане.
Beware. Curiosity sometimes kills the cat, then burns it.
Видим тук сега къде сме.
Това нещо трябва да търсим, защото не видях.
Къде че говорим с този джудже, ама най-вероятно е тук.
He says there's a dwarf in that cell.
If you're here to torture me, let me tell you, I won't go easily, you manure pit rats.
No doubt about it, he's a dwarf.
We're looking for a magic anvil. We heard you know something about that.
I won't tell you anything, ever, even under torture.
And what if we let you out?
Now you're talking.
Now listen up. We're powerful adventurers, and we're currently cleaning up this dungeon without even trying.
Who's he talking about?
You hide your hand pretty well then. You look like a bunch of amateurs, barely smart enough to clear away manure with their bare hands. Fine, open the damn door. I'll tell you about the anvil.
He says this dwarf's fishy, and he's got a bad feeling about him.
Yeah, well, he's alone and unarmed, so...
Ще го отпуснеш ли, брат? Сигурен ли сте? Да една степи от бой само.
Free at last. Jeez, these cells are worse than the Truggy-lorks.
Holy shit. That beard, that hair, that accent. He's...
A dwarf, so what?
Excuse me, I'm a chaos dwarf. I'm not one of those degenerate maggots who live near the surface.
They're cursed. They venerate the dirt gods and do awful stuff.
But what dwarves consider awful, isn't that what most of us find normal?
And you're traveling with an elf on top of that? Or is it perhaps a living larder? I'm a bit hungry. May I bite some of her face off?
Ew, he's horrible!
For once I agree with you. The face of an elf probably does taste awful.
Anyway, we set you free. We can throw you back in your cell. So heard anything about a magic anvil?
And how? We got one of those at home, down there.
Down there?
In the chaos dwarves' mines of Oryx Depths. That's where I'm from. But we have our own ways. I could show you. But I'll need you to escort me.
There's one problem. We're trapped in the dungeon. The doors are locked by Tuffluck's magic seals.
I doubt it. The way they brought me through was free of any devilry. Our doors are well hidden.
We'll see what happens. He's our only lead. Now, to the depths.
Great. You take the lead.
What if he gives us the slip?
Good point. The ogre will lug you around. Try anything weird, and boom!
Капут шорти. Хоп. Той ще го носи. Добре. Сега отиваме към това явно. Тук има нещо за крадене. За лутване, ай. За лутене. Няма явно.
Тук назад
да, то се виждаше, няма нищо. Мисля, че да, няма нищо. Аре, маняк. Има да.
You there! Did you touch this lever?
No, he just fell on his own.
A terrible accident, really.
Well, I guess he can't fall any lower then.
Poor guy, that must have hurt really bad. Can't we do something about it?
Sure, if you can perform CPR on a pan of puree.
I mean, falling is not that big a deal. The hard part is hitting the ground. Anyway, don't touch anything else. This stuff is expensive.
Добре, да.
Костана, аре. Дайте да ходим към Oryx Depths.
Shame on you for lugging me around like this in this moth-eaten bag. I'm Brastock, heir apparent of the great chaos mines, slayer of the giant one-eyed saber-toothed berserker troll.
The ogre says he may as well rip your legs off since you don't need them.
Тук моля да трейдна с този. Давайте да ходим към... Тези за момент мислих, че ти мога да му го открадна, да скрадна нещо. Давайте, тук и пак ще ходим към бейсмента, да. От 6-тия истории. Да се логитим в този дънжън. Я чай сега видим тук. Да, тук където не може да отидем. Трябва да дойдем тук и да слезем надолу, смятай. Отиваме пак при паяците. Димек. Тук само сме. Я да видим тук сега на къде сме. Опа, картата бе. Тук насам не сме идвали да. Я да видим. Айде този дебелия. Даже не искам да го виждам. Че ни тук насам, аз ние навсякъде обиколихме сякаш. И аз не го помня това.
Here we are. This is the door to Oryx Depths. I'll open it so we can access the secret area of the dungeon's caves.
No tricks, or you'll be a snack for a music-loving ogre.
Don't fret. I gave my word. And I might just have to take it back later.
Хайде ви. Виж го. Ко ще правиш, брат? Ще се въгляш ли? Нещо май. Ехе. И то съм пляска. Кое стои? Айде, това му е тъгнат. Тук едва не приключението вече. Ехе, слизаме още по-надолу.
Seventh chapter, Urik's Depths. The secret doors to Urik's Depths open on a mysterious and endless descent to the depths of Fang's lands.
My knees are killing me.
Later. We'll have to climb back up.
Whips.
In these obscure tunnels, deep under the Dungeon of Naheulbeuk, live the terrible Chaos Dwarves, a people who had turned to dark, evil powers centuries ago.
Ah, home sweet home.
Ah, you're as much better down here.
Let's not fuck around for too long here.
Wait, we brought you back to your hole. Can you show us the magic anvil?
Says he has a bad feeling about this.
Not so fast, fellas.
Hey, where did those guys come from?
Rats! More chaos dwarves.
I was just gonna say that.
Would it be presumptuous to ask who you are?
I'm Norsatok the Hairy, King of Urik's Depths, Warden of the Anvil and Commander of the Templars of the Very Long Beards.
You don't deserve that crown any longer, usurper.
Silence, renegade. Well, I see you've brought us the traitor. Give him up, and we shall reward you.
Never! My companions will slaughter every last one of you like pigs.
Whoa, everybody chill. Play it cool, we're outnumbered and they're armed to the beards.
Those are chaos dwarves. They're evil and deceivers.
Like every dwarf, you mean?
You skank.
Son of a shoebox.
Let's kill them.
Well, will we have to pry the prisoner from your dead hands?
No, we'll hand him over to you.
What? Turncoat.
It's just a ruse. We'll come back later. So, about that reward.
Your only reward is not being executed for trespassing in the magnificent mines of Urik's Depths.
That'll do nicely, yeah.
Guards, throw this rapscallion in jail.
I hope your plan works. Damn you, you bastards! No, let me go! No!
Wait, we're looking for an anvil.
It's a magic anvil.
We worship the big anvil, the incarnation of a primordial god of the Chaos Forge.
Yeah, sounds like what we're after. Could we see it?
Only Chaos Dwarves may stand before it.
We'd be willing to do almost anything for the privilege of a few moments with such a divinity.
Interesting. I like cold-blooded mercenaries. Come to me in the throne room, and we shall see. Until then, I'll be making sure this traitor awaits his punishment in a stinking cell.
Интересна работа. Предадахме им го. Сега трябва да ходим с тях. Ама нещо...
Must say, I'm not impressed by your negotiating skills.
Yellow belly.
We've got the only magic anvil we could use. You really want me to threaten them?
You're not wrong. And will we help Brastock out of jail?
We'll see.
Може да имаше някакво такива.
Че съм мога да сам. Добре, айде тук ще хвърлим стивчето. Това къде ще хвърлим въпроса? То или рискуваме, или не рискуваме. Не, явно не сме на тук, май. Хоп. Едно от тези да се сбием с някои други джемси. Тук е мина, тук е какви кристали валят тези жужета тук. Хоп. Насечена работа. Къде ще не закарат и? Тук ще има битка, най-вече.
This dungeon is too big. Dwarves have got stamina, but this is starting to feel like a day without ale.
Тук сме.
Your malevolent splendor. We need backup, or we won't be able to hold out much longer.
The gates are still holding strong, and reinforcements are on the way. A deal has been struck. The golems will be there shortly.
But, Radiant Slaughterer, those golems were created by the goblin.
The mercenary who leads them is not a goblin. Now stop whining like a dwarfling and report to me about my troops.
They're still deep in the west tunnels, Shining Flare. They probably are. Hey, who are these people?
Very good. Come forth. Speaking of, here are some of the reinforcements.
Thank you, Your
Majesty. It's majesty for a king.
Well, we obviously can't call him Your Highness.
Excuse me?
Shut up, you dipshits! Nothing, nothing. We are delighted to be here. Well, most of us are.
By the beard of the father of all dwarfs, this is good timing. We were about to discuss what you may do for us.
Ah, all right, sure.
Never say yes to a chaos dwarf unless you know precisely what he wants.
Yeah, well, the plan was to get them to soften up. Anyway, what are you hiring us for?
Maybe he wants some home decoration advice.
Home decoration advice, май само няма да иска.
Your Majesty, it's terrible! The gates! The gates!
What about the gates?
They've been opened! I don't understand! The Truggylocks! They're slaughtering us! Nothing can stop them now! They've massacred our crossbowmen!
You're hired! I don't care about your rates. You must stop these monsters at once!
Let's fight!
Truggylocks, is that right?
Yeah, albino orcs from the depths. They live in dark tunnels and eat the mold which grows on the corpses of their victims.
Ew, they sound worse than orcs!
You have to go now. This hallway will lead to the doors. You have to close them as quickly as you can.
How about the anvil?
Later. I have to gather my Praetorian Guard.
Стъби ми, да, тук има врата. Да ги търашим ли? Това няма нищо да тарашените жужета, всичко изяли. Тук има друга врата. Не се отваря. Жалко. Да се опитам късмета да знам, че
Congratulations! Another completely successful negotiation.
I'm doing my best. I didn't put many points in diplomacy with underground population.
Enough talking. We got a lot of ribs on our plate.
Let's fuck up some Truggylocks. Yeah!
Ей, сега ще видя, не видя.
So, any gold in here?
Златно батенце. Това ще стане мега нацепена батчица. 38 до 42, това е 42 до 50.
This rocks. Nice.
Тук е някакъв ключ. Дано да ги покая. Къде видя ръчка ти?
Тук, този. Не.
Добре, изчезваме от тази стая. Взимахме, който можеше да вземем. Сега, тук да видя ли какво става в тази врата. Тя не се отваряше, май. Отваря се. Той си беше... тук има спалня. 7. Да. Няма какво да вземем обаче от тук. Тук има още някакво място. Тук повече. Така. Айде. Добре, тук ще има къде да рействам. Тай сега ще видя къде я видя тази врата. Цък. Къде? Ние оттам излязахме. Трябва да е черно, ако не сме влизали. Ето виж както е тук долу тясно сега. Тук вижте не сме влизали. Не можем да влезем тук насам. Ето виж тук има пак някаква врата. Влизали сме тук. Няма, не можем да влезем. Нещо това е някаква малка вратичка. Може да влезем, не можем да влезем. Тук не съм коста. Тук е някакво като някакъв, аз ще сме в подземията и едва лес някакъв. Тук насам.
Open the gates! It's late! Did you hear that? He said it's too late. It'd be easier to flee now. Quickly!
It's never too late with the greenskins.
I thought they were albinos. That's not green, it's white.
Orcs are like leeks. Above ground they're green, under they're white.
He says he likes orc bits in his leek soup.
This is no time to talk soup. Charge! Yeah!
Да, бели орки, виж ги. Ама те са доста. Виж колко малко на стените ни остават.